Every day, there is on the news about deaths involving teenagers committing suicide. I don't know where the cause is. The percentage of suicide cases among teenagers is increasing day by day and is worrying. From a study that has been conducted in 2019, in short, suicide cases among teenagers is the main cause of death of Malaysians between the ages of 15 to 29 years old. The number of deaths by gender shows that males are more than females for suicide cases at this young age. From an economic point of view, the increase in these cases harms the national economy through the reduction of potential productivity and long-term contribution, including the cost of mental health treatment and the extensive social impact that costs as much as 676,165 ringgit Malaysia for each suicide case. Factors such as academic pressure, mental well-being problems, and future uncertainty can directly or indirectly contribute to the rising suicide rate among teenagers. The problem of suicide among teenagers in Malaysia is a serious issue that needs attention. The alarming rise in suicide cases among Malaysian teenagers pose a significant society challenge. Effort to prevent and mental support become important in dealing with these challenges.
Why did they do it? What have they been through for them to make that decision? Have you ever thought like this when there is an incident of suicide amongst today's youth? Suicide among youth in Malaysia, as in many other countries, can be influenced by a variety of factors, including biological, psychological, and social factors.
Based on the survey conducted in 2019, biological factors such as genders shows that high number of deaths by suicide among young people were men. Psychological factors including depression, anxiety and stress, feeling of hopelessness, lack of peer and parental connectedness, interpersonal problems, academic issue, child abuse are seen reported in the data collected by the Relate Malaysia.
While depression, stress, and anxiety are the most common factors associated with suicide and suicide ideation, a review of suicide attempts in Malaysia found that 46% of individuals with interpersonal conflict, such as quarreling with family members or a partner, is the main reason of suicide.
Besides, Malaysian society places a strong emphasis on academic achievement, and high expectations from parents, teachers, and peers to perform well academically can create intense stress and anxiety among youth, particularly during critical examination periods such as the Sijil Pelajaran Malaysia (SPM). According to the Malaysian Ministry of Women, Family and Community Development, in 2018, there were 6,274 cases of child abuse reported. In 2019 and 2020, the numbers were 6,382 and 5,836 respectively.
While these statistics may not be directly linked to youth suicide, growing up in an environment of domestic violence can have severe psychological effects on children and adolescents, potentially increasing their risk of mental health issues and suicidal behavior.
Unemployment. It's not just about the lack of job opportunities, it's about the ripple effect it has on their lives, their mental health, and ultimately their well-being. It can lead to financial difficulties, making it challenging for young people to meet their basic needs and fulfill societal expectations, which then resulted in a 2 to 3-fold increase in the risk of suicide.
The incident of youth suicide can have a negative impact on the families with suicide bereavement, with significant emotional, psychological, and social consequences. First, family members often experiencing emotional trauma with intense and complex emotion, including shock, grief, guilt, anger, and confusion. Also, the lack of closure and understanding may complicate the mourning process. This may shift the dynamic within the family, leading to strained relationships. Second, trauma of suicide can contribute to mental health issues within the families, including depression and post-traumatic stress disorder. So, the family bereaved by suicide are at increased risk of suicide, depression, and psychiatric admission. Suicide can also have societal stigma, which leads to shame and social isolation. Besides the emotional toll due to suicides on families, youth suicide can also have profound impact on the economy. With the loss of human capital and workforce, it can have ripple effect on overall national productivity and economy output. Furthermore, the loss of young life can disrupt the educational system. Since the nation needs skilled workers contribute to the development of human capital to ensure the foundation for sustained economic growth, youth suicide has the potential to disrupt the economic growth and national development. Lastly, the government carries such a financial burden, particularly in the health sector, whereby the healthcare costs for those affecting may impact the overall health budget. Moreover, government needs to allocate additional resources to enhance suicide prevention programs. All this contributes significantly to the economic challenges faced by the government.
Preventing youth suicide is not just a goal, it's a necessity. It holds the key to unlocking a future where hope reigns supreme. By addressing the root causes of mental health challenges, we pave the way for a world where every young person can thrive. Improved mental health isn't just about feeling better. It's about unlocking potential and achieving academic excellence. The cost of inaction is staggering, but by investing in prevention, we secure a brighter future for generations to come. Preventing youth suicide isn't just about saving lives today, it's about protecting the promise of tomorrow. Together, we can build a world where every young person knows they are valued, supported, and worthy of life filled with hope and opportunity.
Are you okay? This phrase holds the power to save life and open doors to hope. In the depth of despair, a simple question can make it all difference.
Over 70% of individuals who die by suicide give some warning signs. Recognizing warning signs is crucial. Do not dismiss what you are seeing as teenage drama. Never assume your kids is exaggerating or playing games if they say or write things are never gonna change. Sometimes I wish I could just go to sleep and never wake up. Everyone would be better off without me. These words indicate an urgent need for help. Take every statement about suicide seriously. To prevent youth suicide, it's crucial to create a supportive and understanding environment. Your goal is to create a safe space where your teen can trust you to listen and express concern, but without judgment or blame. Instead of reacting this way, that's a ridiculous thing to say. You have a great life. Why would you end it? Manage your own feelings so you can respond with them with empathy. Are you okay? I'm sorry you are feeling this way. Can you share a bit more? Do you need a hug? Engaging in open conversations is the first step towards healing. People who have attempted suicide often express relief that someone reached out to them. Talking also gives the person a chance to consider a different solution. So, don't leave them alone. Suicide attempts are often impulsive, and a moment of crisis can escalate very quickly. Making sure your teen cannot lay hands on lethal means at the wrong time is critical. Always ensure medications are securely locked away and take precautions to secure any ropes or sharp objects to prevent the possibility of hanging or self-hurting. Last but not least, get help right away. Risk for suicidal behavior is complex and not straightforward. Seek care from your primary care provider as soon as possible by reaching out professional therapists. Call 911 if you need to. Social support can help reduce the risk of suicide. In Malaysia, a NGO known as Befrienders Malaysia offer a suicide helpline which is available 24/7, providing the emotional support for individuals having suicidal thoughts, distress, or despair. Ensuring easy access to professional mental health resources is critical for timely intervention and support. Ministry of Health, Education, Women, and NGOs are vital for developing prevention strategies. The Ministry of Health should collaborate with youth and religious organizations, considering the perspective of the target population. We need effective awareness campaign to reduce stigma and promote help seeking for suicidal thoughts.
Listen, care, and save a life. Suicide is not viable solutions to life's challenges or problems.
If everyone is united and listens with empathy, we have the potential to save someone's life.
If you are grappling with anxiety and depression, please reach out for support and seek professional help.
Help is readily accessible. Befrienders in Malaysia provide a 24-hour service. Simply call the number.
In the end, it's not just asking, "Are you okay?" It's about genuinely listening, understanding, and being there for one another.